Okie dokie.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot about this part. Oh,
Good day, people of the internet.
Actually, let's. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll you.
everyone fucking sucks.
Let's see.
What cancer have we brought today?
Well, it seems they've fucking what's the fuck plagiarized someone's artwork.
Sure. That sounds
Who
like
did?
nothing new at all.
Who plagiarized artwork?
Never around. Have a look at well, Mortal Kombat's Twitter specifically. Have a look at the latest thing I put in our group.
Jeez, that's sad. Anyway, give me a sec. Let me do my ritual of sharing my what's this? Of sharing my stream.
Oh my god, Sharon, I have to show you this.
Let's see.
What's the shadow?
So
Oh, he left.
also, I'd like to talk quick. I have 200 subs now. Yay! Come on
Yay,
in and join
man.
the stream.
Making it to the big league.
Yeah, I'm gonna digivolve as a critic even further. I'm going beyond.
1 million is just around the corner.
I know,
200
right?
subs.
I'm
Congrats.
so excited. I'm so excited to reach 1 million after like getting 200 subs.
Hey, Kat, just to let you know, the stream, the chat's a bit squished and randomly put up a bit higher instead of covering the whole side.
Oh,
Shadow,
give me a
look
sec.
at the thing I put in the group chat.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing. Still need to get this right.
Should have got it done right the first time. Shake my head.
Ooh, I know. I think I know how to solve this. Just click this one and this one.
So what do you guys think of The Mandalorian?
I haven't watched it yet. I still need to pirate it.
Pirate it.
I mean, it's not gonna be out.
Yeah, but it really is. It's okay when we tour the site, isn't it?
I really enjoyed it.
What, fucking Twitter?
No, Mandalorian.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Is it like in Australia or do I have to pirate it?
Yes, my sister has Disney Plus.
Oh,
Good for
so I
you.
can actually
I
legally
still have
watch
to pirate
that.
that shit. Okay, we are now
I
complete.
don't myself own it. It's just I have family who does, so you know.
Anyway, I still
So
need to
does
share
mine.
the stream. Come on in and join the stream. We're gonna be. Let's see.
Oh shit! I gotta post it in the servers I'm in.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Gonna watch Dunky's review. Dunky's Death Stranding review.
Meme review.
It's a review. The Dunk view.
Dunk review.
Oh god, Dunk View.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now I have to fucking like find your channel in the list of Tism's Hound.
Alright.
Cadp, why doesn't your fucking PFP on YouTube have a Christmas hat? It's
I'm
Padaru
lazy.
time.
I'm lazy. This is how I market the Christmas. This is how I market Christmas through streams.
This is not proper Padaru, Cadp.
Cat
Shut-
PP.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck up.
No.
No. You can't make me.
God damn it, I posted in the wrong channel. Let's see.
Haha.
Here we go.
Take that, scrub.
There we go. Okay, shared it in Mahler server. I'm gonna share it in this server. Let's see. Also here in Bayani, Discord server. Oh, you know that they're apparently Bayani is apparently going to fix their fucking input bug finally. So for context, they have this really dumbass input bug where it's like sometimes if you press like a button, instead of like just reading as one button, it reads two buttons. So sometimes you could
Oh
get like a
god.
dash. If you do like a light attack, sometimes you end up getting a dash, or sometimes you end up getting a grab. And then you have to press like the other button instead so that you can get out of it. It's kind of an annoying bug to deal with, but apparently they are going
That
to be
sounds like a
fixing it.
fucked bug.
Yeah, it's a fucked up bug. But I am so glad that they're finally gonna be addressing it. Like, jeez. It's
How
a
long did it take?
Well, that's neat.
months. It's been out.
Are you
That bug.
fucking kidding me?
That
That
bug
kind
has
of
been
bug
out.
in months?
Yeah, that bug has been out
My
since like I
God.
think since I think the game came out in early access.
Oof.
They hope they fixed it now, hopefully. So there's that.
Oh, it's almost December. You know what I just realized?
What?
More Risk of Rain 2 content soon. Ugh,
Oh
my
shit!
PP will
Really?
get hard for it.
Okay, that's nice.
Fuck, I haven't played that in a while.
It's great. Play it more. Not
see
playing
if
it
I can
enough.
like hold on. I think this stream is getting a bit too much.
But I also like playing other games.
No,
Oh,
play Risk of Rain.
speaking of
Scrub.
Risk of
Do
Rain
it.
2, I fucking like it was so weird. I was like at an EV at one point, and I saw a fucking physical copy of Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah, they have console release now.
Yeah, I know they do. I just wasn't expecting physical copies.
Let's see.
Huh. Neat. I would get one just for the hell of it.
I probably would. I mean, I only saw a PS4 one, but as long as the performance is good and looks nice enough, I guess I'll get it.
Uh, what else? Let's just copy text. I'm gonna try to see where else I can advertise this thing, and like whatever other servers. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god.
Talk more.
Can't
Talk
be-
about
be
like Mortal
careful.
Kombat 11 or something.
All right,
I'm-
allow me to begin. Despite being 13% of the population,
Oh god.
Oh God.
Mango, stop it. Talk about how Chronica's a retard.
zoners
Oh
equate for 50% of chip.
yeah, that was a funny meme. I loved how, cause for context, what's this? Apparently, in like the Guilty Gear demo, I think it was like Arc Revo. Uh, Chip. No. Axel Low is usually referred to as a zoning character, a zoner character, or a zoning character. But in like the demo, he was categorized as like tricky. He's a tricky boy.
Oh. Kinky.
And
What?
then they were like, zoner is now a slur.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a funny meme.
Wasn't
Not gonna
that was,
lie.
yeah. Until someone takes it seriously.
It's oh my god.
How would someone? Oh god, I think that'd actually be funnier.
No, it would drive me mental. I don't
It's
need
like,
another
what's up,
retard
Mazonas?
situation.
What's up, Mazonas? You can't say zoner now without the hard R, or else you'll be
You're
demonetized by
telling me-
YouTube.
Shadow, you're telling me you wouldn't find it astronomically hilarious if someone took an obvious joke tweet seriously?
No, because it means there'll be several groups of retards who start using it like that and saying it's a bad words and other sort of blah 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 blah.
Anyway, so I guess we should start, even though we're like super low right now, super low in the audience retention, or we don't even have an audience to begin with. But let's so
Stop begging cat, shake my head.
anyway, so we are going to be watching Dunkey's review of Death Stranding. I haven't. Have you guys played it, or like have you
Hosting.
guys seen gameplay footage of it? I've seen like footage of it. I thought it was like okay, but apparently
I've seen the video, I've seen the gameplay, I've seen the story.
I've seen like brief bits of gameplay, and I saw the clip where the fucking girl says like Mario and Princess Beach.
oh, that's cringy.
I was just like, what? Why did she
It's
say
one of the
beach?
weirder moments in the game. From what I've
God,
seen.
why would you
I've
say
not
that?
played the game
Why
at
would
all,
you
and I
say
already
that?
know
Why did
everything
they
about
have
it.
her misspell peach and have it as
Why would you say
subtitles?
that? That's so weird.
Because Kojima is Kojima, and Kojima does what Kojima does.
God, that's so awkward.
It is.
Anyway, before we get sidetracked, because this is okay. So for God, I have to break this up. I have to bring this up. This will be a relatively short stream, probably 2.5 hours at most, because tomorrow I'm actually unironically going to a PonyCon.
What?
Yes, I'm going. I'm unironically going to a PonyCon tomorrow.
All right. Let me know the location so I can join you with a couple of some items.
Well, I don't really actually watch. I don't watch the show.
So you
The thing is,
can't just
I'm just
fucking destroy a fucking convention that's having a fighting game tournament.
yeah. I'm going
Fucking
there
watch me. It
primarily
will
because
murder
of like
every brony.
I'm primarily going there because of like
Thank
the
God I'm
Vems,
not a brony
mostly to
anymore.
help out like the Vems fighting herd scene because I do want more Asians to play this game. Because the thing is, uh, I probably should add it into the description, but I've also joined like usually this weekend casual events. It's called like the Fighting Phonetics. Like every Sunday, there's like a stream. A stream I join in which we have like casual matches for like Them's Fighting Herds and like the online lobbies. And there aren't really a lot of Asians that join. It's still really just Americans that join, and it's like it'd be nice to have more Asians, primarily because I'd have like zero pay, like zero input delay, or like at most 2 frame input delay rather than like having to put in like 5. I mean,
I've you
it's not
know
as bad considering that they use GGPO, but you know, smoother experience the better.
mm,
So yeah,
speaking of events, I've actually been taking up on a weekly basis as much as possible as a little thing. You guys know what airsoft is?
yeah.
Oh God, one of the people.
It's this isn't the
Is this like
Oh
official.
your
my
It's
God,
called.
someone is in a server I'm in is unironically arguing that Dunky is like purely comedic, and you're not allowed to fucking criticize him.
I will criticize a
Lil,
comedian all I want.
lil.
I don't care.
I mean,
Tell
it's
him a comedian can be
hey, I mean,
criticized.
guys, it's fine to be to
Is
misinform.
AK in your? Is AK in Maulers?
It's
I
fine
don't
to lie
fucking
about
know.
a game as long as it's funny, right? Because that's how
No.
comedy works, obviously. Guys, you just
Hey,
don't
cat.
understand comedy. Like, be like
Is
CinemaSins.
AK for Tabaxi number 8651 in? Oh shit! Fuck.
I
Hey,
don't
Cad.
know. What?
You want to hear a big funny?
What?
You're a
Fuck. We
cat.
have no one watching because holy shit.
It's a
That
big funny
hurts.
because you're not a cat.
Supposed to
That
fucking like
hurts.
type it down, not
Wee.
actually say it out loud.
That
Hmm.
hurts. Wee.
um, what was it? Oh yeah. So, we do have airsoft in Australia, but just not how do I put it?
That's
It's
big
called
fun.
gelsoft. It's basically the version of airsoft until airsoft gets through.
Yay. So it's like your
Hey, it's better
excuse
than
to like.
nothing.
So it's your excuse to like shoot guns.
Yes. Well, gels, but yeah, shoot guns.
Anyway,
It's
so
fucking fun.
what's this?
Mango, you
So for
should try it
now,
out one time.
so we're going to watch. I haven't actually watched this review yet, but from what I've been hearing, it's like really bad.
Someone mocked him, DSP, and another person
Yeah.
in like a GIF, and it was just
Oh
like three
yeah.
different people trying to
It was
drink
like
water, but they
It was
couldn't
like
drink it because
Aaron,
they're that retarded.
Aaron or Aris from like. It
Oh,
was like
Aaron
the
from
Ego
Game
Raptor.
Grumps.
Yeah, Ego Raptor.
Ego Raptor, that's him.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
That was funny.
You know, it's funny. Fucking Eager After was one of the fucking few people to actually have a good take on the whole copper situation.
Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I never got into Game Grumps. They just never appealed to me.
I liked them when I was younger, but I just sort of stopped
I got
caring
into
over.
Markiplier more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Markiplier.
Especially the Five Night scene. I like watch every single Five Night related thing he does just because it's fun to watch him do it.
Anyway, So we're going to
Really,
watch this.
Yeah.
still
We're gonna
fun.
watch this video
I
and
feel
like
like
find out
5
how
might take
terrible
off
this
a certain
is.
stat.
And let's begin.
Yes, let us begin.
Wait, we need a link. What are you doing?
Oh right, I'm retarded. I didn't share you guys the watch together.
Cat, I will call you a cat if you're gonna keep acting like a lazy cat.
Here's the link to the watch together. Okay, just
Thank you, cat.
Oh God. Okay, you guys in? I see one.
Loading.
All right, give me a
Where's
second.
player 3?
I'm
in.
Where's player? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got 3 players now. All right. Let us begin.
Hideo Kojima has famously described Death Stranding as being the first Strand-type game. Truly, it is a game so unique and revolutionary that he had to create an entire new genre of video games. And now that we can finally get our hands on this innovation, we can answer the question that has perplexed us for so long. Just what is a Strand-type game? Well, it's a special type of game where everything about it is a complete piece of shit.
Gonna have to call this one a failure.
Death Stranding is one of the most disappointing video games I have ever played.
Fucking idiot! What were you expecting?
What? Okay, I don't get that clip. Why would you like have a lot of? Why would you like make your cargo really tall?
You can
Only
do
to
that because if you
intentionally
need to
like, only to intentionally run through like a short, like a roof, a ceiling that obviously
What
cannot
got-
handle that kind of vertical clearance. Like that makes no sense.
Here's another thing too. I'm not sure if it's an upgrade or not, but you can also attach some cargo to your legs and arms.
Oh.
You can also the cliff. It was obviously either a glitch because there is. I've heard time to time there's like the occasional glitchy spot because of the terrain, but otherwise he was climbing a mountain with some heavy gear. The gear does play somewhat of a role in terms of your weight and how flexible you become.
Oh.
I don't know how good it is because I haven't seen it. I remember Young Ass saying that he felt lighter when he had less, but heavier when he had more. So a bit realistic in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
there is some of that in mind. So you got to be aware of where you're stepping and how you do it, because you could be in a runny river, but if you got nothing, you might be able to make it past, but you might slip. But if you have a lot of items, well, shit, you might slip no matter what.
Fair enough.
It's intentional. It's meant to balance the weight out, so you got to like plan how you're gonna carry and shit. Also, mind you, depending how far he's in the game, he might have. Keep this in mind. I don't know how far he is in half of this because I haven't played it myself. You do have the unlocks to have a little carrying buddy that's attached to a string on your back, so you can have like 2 of those or something, so they can carry away for you. You can get a motorbike. You can build freeways. And you can build a fucking zip line.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
The zip line's broken, from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
It just breaks everything because you can just go to one end to the other instantly.
Anyway, let's continue with this. Where are we? Wait.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention something.
What?
Chaseface thinks this is a good video.
Anyway, let's continue on.
Onward.
The gameplay is walking. You put some packages on your back and you walk them from point A to point B. Now, what I think they were going...
Is he seriously sprinting up a small hill?
Why would
what
you
the
do
fuck
that?
are you doing, Dunky?
Why would you do that? That makes no sense.
Also,
why are you taking obviously stupid paths?
What? Why?
And he also should be having gear. He had the ladders. Remember, you can bring ladders and stuff. You got to be smart with what you're going. So if you know what the terrain's gonna be like, bring accordingly. If it's hilly, bring a fucking ladder.
Yeah, or like the zip line, since that apparently breaks the game.
That's a late game item.
Okay.
I don't know how late. I think it's during the snow, after the snow kind of areas that you start getting that.
Well, that's already a snowy mountain, so it's like you could practically use that to show how game breaking it is.
It isn't a portable item though. It's something that everyone can build and pitch into to repair and maintain.
Yeah, I mean, still.
It's still broken shit. It's just it requires a bit more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, mind you, there's a balance mechanic, by the way, for all the walking. Just so you're aware that you can't just idly walk like a dumbass.
Oh. This video
Young demonstrated a bit of it. You have to balance yourself. If you don't, you're gonna fall over.
This video is 7 minutes 43 seconds. Do you think he's ever gonna bring this up?
Nah.
Oh my fucking god, this fucking assholes. Holy shit, I need to fucking.
Drink some tea, or take a wank, or do both at the same time.
Holy shit, this is such a retarded argument.
The game
This
is literally
motherfucker.
going to point A
Holy
to point B.
shit.
Yeah, since
It
I
is-
have to
okay, I
fucking
will
show
be-
you this.
to be-
This is
to be
such a
fair.
disingenuous argument.
I
To
mean,
be
that's
fair,
pretty
it
much
is
fair.
Point A to point B walk.
That's
It's
pretty
just
much-
it
Look
has
in
a
the
bit more to
group
it,
chat. I
just a little
posted
bit.
something there.
Let's get to it after. Let's watch this.
Anyway, whatever.
Let's do it after. It
Walking
is
into
related, but
gameplay.
afterwards.
Okay.
Similar to how Zelda turned climbing into a fun mechanic. Many AAA studios tend to neglect walking, even though it is a major part of nearly every game. But there was actually this one indie game that focused very much on movement, called Mario. Kojima, of course, being a Japanese man, I doubt he's ever even heard of this obscure gem, which was developed by a Chinese company in the 1980s, I believe. This game, Mario, was actually the first true Strand-type game. That and Phalanx. Pretty much all you could do
Oh,
was walk
fuck
and jump.
off.
The what? I don't
Holy
understand
shit.
this.
He's
stand.
basically saying a Strand game is a walking game.
Fucking Cadby, holy shit, you need to see this.
To
No.
This motherfucker thinks we do nothing but fucking worship Mola because we're fucking making a quote unquote knockoff EFAP.
Can you tell him that it's called inspiration? And to suck his own dick?
Whatever. Just tell me
Anyway,
what's wrong.
save
Tell
it
me
till
what's wrong
after.
first, because I don't quite get this part. I don't quite get this. He's basically saying that it's a walking simulator. Okay.
Basically, what Kojima meant, I think what Kojima meant from a Strand game is the way you interact with people. It's like Dark Souls in a sense, where you don't ever really run into anyone. You get left signs. Here's the mechanic. Once you unlock the area, like I can't remember, a chiral network. That's right, a network. You will have access to what other players have left. You can build things for other players to use, and they can like it. They can.
Oh my
spam
god, holy shit, this guy's insane.
Mango,
please
focus
I'm
on this
sorry,
first.
this-
Worry about this
he
dipshit
takes
later.
a fucking-
Can we
Basically-
Mango? I'm sorry. Can you just please pay attention to this? Because it's like, it really just, it's really annoying.
Fine, fucking deal with
Save
this
it till
bullshit
after. You
later.
can wait. You
Just
can wait for
ignore
this
him for
dipshit
now.
if he. Yeah.
Actually, just
Yeah, do
screen
that.
cap what you've discussed so far, and just ignore it after. Just ignore it when you're done screen capping. Just ignore it after, because it's like, geez. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
As I was saying, so okay, how do I'll give an example. Imagine you're going up a hill and you run into a ladder and it has 20,000 likes. That means so many people have used it because it's super handy because someone left it there during their run. There are times where you can see it go up on the spot, so there is technically another player right in the same spot as you are, but you never see them. You never see another person in the game at all. You just see the items when you're not in the vicinity. They'll spawn. For example, you might be going through a forest to unlock the network, and when you do, there's a highway that everyone's repairing and contributing resources to, and you can just use it freely to get to the other side so much easier.
So
It's
like
a player.
It improves on during real time. Like if you're building a bridge,
I'm pretty sure that's the
everybody
case.
else
Yeah,
will-
I think the only difference is that you can't see everything happen in action, like a ladder just appearing.
That's pretty neat.
But you can see like the likes buttons. I like how this is done. You have a time limit. You can give it one like if it was like, oh, okay, that is a little situational, or you can just spam it if you thought it was really good. You can spam it to get a lot of likes in to show your gratitude. You can also leave signs to mark like special hidden little gems or good pathways or just a little warning, a camp up ahead or something like that. I don't know all the signs, but I know you can leave those too. I think that's what Kojima meant by a Strand game. It's basically that Dark Souls thing where apparently I think one of the devs, like, they got stuck in like a traffic kind of storm and everyone had to communicate, but they couldn't talk to each other. They just had to use their cars.
Okay, I have a
So
question.
it's basically, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
1 minute and 15 seconds into this video. The video is 7 minutes 43 seconds long. Do you think he's going to bring that up?
Fuck no.
Let's see.
jump, and it was a hell of a game, although slightly fantastical. The challenge of Death Stranding, of course, is how do you turn realistic walking into exciting gameplay? Well, not like this, because this is fucking horrible. Come on, Norman, get oh.
Why would
Your
you
first
take...
mistake was scaling up an almost vertical thing without a motorcycle. Yes, the motorcycle can do that, and I think it's a glitch. But the main point is you're scaling up a fucking.
You're scaling up a mountain, and you're wearing heavy equipment.
Literally, it discourages you. You can use the little drone on your back, and you can see where walkable terrain is. You do have a whole terrain, and it doesn't change unless you die and blow it up.
And he's not gonna bring this up, is he?
No, he's just gonna continuously say it's bad and then show his retarded movement. He keeps doing this.
This is dumb. Why would you...
Again, I get there's sometimes I will be fair, there are time limits in the game for some of the things you do. You have to get to the other side, but that's what equipment is for and getting across is for.
So Dunky is
Like,
now just...
fuck.
Like, we're 1 minute 30 seconds in. Dunky is
I almost forgot. You know what's another
This
thing?
basically just shows that Dunky is now a games journalist.
Here's another thing, by the way. It's a minor thing, but by the way, you have to maintain your boots as well, so sometimes you might need to carry an extra set if they break.
Really?
See that bottom left with the foot?
Uh-huh.
That's the boots.
Oh. Damn. So what
Yeah,
happens?
there is some
How
details.
bad is it if the boot breaks?
It'd probably be. I think it takes away your life meter a little
Oh.
bit. Not a lot, but it just you're walking on let's just say you're walking on rocky mountains. Of course, your feet are gonna fucking sting and be bloody.
Ooh. Yikes.
You can do it, but it's just what the fuck are you doing is the question. Unless you're going on a soft hill one end to the other, then I guess. But even then, it's probably a good idea to bring boots.
Anyway, let's continue.
Oh,
Okay, I'm back.
oh no. Get the back.
They see me rolling.
And there it is. All
What
right.
were you
Car was taking
expecting?
too much damage.
Sometimes the game says hit the trigger button to balance yourself. Sometimes you just fall over for no reason. Sometimes you shitty monkey
what?
people grab your
Sprinting
leg.
What?
dipshit.
You ran. Of course you were running.
You
And
didn't
were
try
heavy-
to walk up.
You were wearing heavy equipment. Of course you're gonna trip.
Boy.
Like, the game is obviously based on balancing yourself. So, but
Can't say it with me. Bruh.
bruh, you
Bruh.
Jesus, what a games journalist.
Operator, I would like to report a bra moment.
God, how terrible. Like, I haven't even
You know,
played the
he does
game,
this
and it's
to
like,
himself.
based on the information you've provided me, it's like, why do you intentionally
Don't get me
make
wrong, it is a heavy
bad
walking game.
gameplay?
I'm not gonna deny it has that very slow, fucking patient gameplay. But it's more than just idly walking like it's an idle game. There is a bit more to it than that. And again, equipment, because like I said, you start unlocking more things like a motorcycle, highways, roads you can build, bridges, and shit like that, and stations to top off your health and energy, stamina and shit like that. You know what I mean? And mind you, if you're connected online, you got the Cairo network, so other players shit too.
All right.
And it's not like the map doesn't change from what I'm aware, so it's like you can always find the optimal route.
Right.
The only issue is if you're on a time limit, then you would have to, bring the gear accordingly.
Right.
Oh,
Leg
you
and
see how there's red dots everywhere? Sorry to.
Yeah. Okay. I've
That
seen
tells
the
you
red
that's
dots.
hard terrain to go across.
Sorry. Can you repeat that?
The red dots everywhere.
Yeah.
You see them?
Yes.
That means it's difficult to walk across too. That's what your little scanner can do.
Oh.
It tells you like some parts of the land that's difficult to scale, while
And he's
others are a bit more like,
intentionally
oh, it's tricky,
walking
but you
through
can do it.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Pay attention to the red ones.
Wow. Wow.
I think it has a battery life. I'm not too sure what that one is, honestly, but I
1
know that's
minute.
a scanner thing.
1 minute, 51 seconds into his 7-minute, 43-second video. I'm going to
Fucking
keep
hell.
doing this. I want to bring up a point.
Go nuts. Bring up the point you want. I'm just here for context.
You have to hit the square button to shake them off. Sometimes you fall over in a river and lose your packages. Sometimes you fall over in a river and lose your packages, and then the shitty muck people start grabbing at you, but the square button doesn't work.
'Cause you're in the rain, you dipshit?
Wait,
You're
when
in
do
the
mud
area
people-
where the time fall is?
What does the rain do, actually? I'm curious.
Okay, firstly, let me address the river thing. I'm not too sure what happens with rivers. I know that if it's a bit of a streamy river, it can knock you over if you have a lot of gear, because it is because you're trying to bypass a fucking river that's flowing pretty steadily with heavy gear. But with the muck people, timefall is the rain that ages everything around it. Grass, birds, you. That's why you wear gear that protects you from the rain.
Uh-huh.
It also spawns the BTs.
Oh.
And the only way to see them is by standing still. You will then see them, and it becomes a stealthy kind of segment. Admittedly though, the mini bosses, if you get caught by those mucks and dragged down, is so ridiculously easy. All you gotta do is escape the area. If you're not, completely idiotic and know how to walk around the terrain. So Dunky is fucked, but for the rest of us, it's a relatively escapable thing.
So
But you might drop
what's
an
the
item
time
or two,
limit
but
for
still.
what's the time limit for standing still?
There is no time limit. It's just how you can see them.
Oh,
At least
you
from what
don't
I'm aware,
stand
there's no
still
time limit. You
for-
just have to stand still, maybe crouch down, and then you can see them. Because I'm pretty sure the way it does it in game or story context is that he holds his breath.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. He has a special power that can see it, but only when he stands still in the gameplay context. I'm pretty sure that's all there is, but I might be a little bit off on that. I just know you can't do it while moving.
Okay.
Also, you do get gear. I don't know how far in the game, but you can attack BTs with urine, blood, and poop. And yeah, you use your bodily fluids as a weapon. I shit you not.
So let's bring this up. I'm sorry. He hasn't brought up how you can actually see these things. He's played
Nope.
the game.
Mind you, he's only just introduced the Muckmen, which is part of the BTs if they spot you. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're grabbing at him, because he's been spotted.
Uh-huh.
All we're
So
missing
they
is the
drag you
snake.
100 yards away from your packages. Sometimes you have to deliver a bomb, and if you fall down or hit a bump too hard, it will blow up, and you have to do it all over again.
I'm
He
sorry, do you
literally
not see your
drove
own
into that.
way
Why
of
are you-
driving has fucked you?
Why are you driving through that mountain? I don't understand.
To be fair, the motorcycle is very wonky, so I don't know if big vehicle applies
I'm not
as
talking
well,
about
because
the
I've only seen
motorcycle.
them
I'm
all.
talking about this one van.
What I'm saying is, though, the motorcycle, I think it's a glitch. It can almost scale vertically, so I'm not sure if this vehicle shares the same glitch or type of gameplay. So that might be why. I'm not too sure. It might, but I don't think it probably does. But I know the motorcycle can almost scale vertically and can get across a river. It's, like I said, it's possibly a glitch. So I don't know if the fan has the same issues. So there might be. I haven't heard people talk about it often or at all from the people I watch. So I don't know about this too much.
Probably might not be much.
Mind you, you can also build highways. So depending, you can do that over time if you wanted to. This is probably late game vehicle.
Okay.
I say probably. Again, I don't know much about this vehicle specifically.
Again. The obstacles you face in Death Stranding are ones of mild inconvenience, sloppy controls, shallow mechanics.
Hold on. Sloppy inconvenience. I'm sure there's a way around that mountain. Sure,
It's
it will
called
be
not
longer.
running and slowly approaching it. You dipshit.
Also, you're driving a van. Yes, sure, the path will be longer, but you're driving a van, so obviously that's going to be faster than going
The
a
van
foot.
is going to be helpful. It just, again, plan your routes. You don't need the motorcycle even if you have it.
Jeez.
That's the best way I could put it. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need it. Here's the thing. You remember how I was saying you get these little trail things? They can climb up the mountains with you because they're little portable devices that latch onto your back. Because they're like little hover drones that just carry some shit for you. Sometimes you might be getting through a mountain area. Use them.
Yeah. Like
They save a lot of
this is
weight. They make
bad.
it makes you feel a bit more full and heavy, and you can get around mountains a bit easier with all the items. And I'm pretty sure they can scale pretty well.
Anyway, let's try to continue this.
An unrelenting tedium. Oh, we got the motorcycle now. Now it starts to get fun.
Your driving is pathetic, Dunky. Holy
You're
fuck.
literally driving over rocks, you fucking
Now it
idiot.
starts to get fun.
How does anyone unironically think that they can just drive over rocks?
I don't know the controls of the motorbike, but I'm pretty sure it was smooth. Fear
And I'm
Hunter
pretty
used
sure
it.
there are roads. I know it's like
You
post-apocalyptic
can build
and shit.
You can build roads. You can also find player-built roads.
Oh. Wow.
So to be fair, it depends on the area. It also depends if you're online or not. It might run into it. That's the thing, Cad.
Fair enough.
You can build the roads though, so if you really if you're on different quests, you might be able to go, ooh, this might be useful to put a thing here and a thing there.
But I guess
And
it
another
depends
place
on,
can use it.
but it's like also like dependent on like your quest, right? Where sometimes you have like time
Mind you,
constraints.
you'd be going. I think there's so many side quests. I'm pretty sure some side quests are literally back in the same area, which is a bit of padding. So you can maybe find a bit where you can do all that shit.
Anyway, let's try to.
Let us do this.
Yeah.
Stop it, Dunky. By Allah, I will slap you with my shoe.
Nah, the game starts to get
retard.
fun. I've seen people draw comparisons to QWOP and Getting Over It, but I feel like
Okay, who?
How?
Who the fuck? Who?
What? Who
Who?
made this comparison?
No one. I've not seen a single soul. Please, I need to know.
How does
Anyone in chat know? Because I would love to fucking know.
this make sense?
You know what's ironic? I've seen Markiplier lose his shit anytime with the controls of Getting Over It. Where sometimes he swings it, but it doesn't swing.
Yeah.
I just remember that. I know it's not related to the thing. It's just I remember it, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's a bad thing for such a precise game.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure I remember Markiplier losing his shit over breaking a chair in his room over this game.
Yikes. Anyway.
Oh, it's a very it's a fucky game. It's one of those games.
Anyway, let's continue.
It's deliberately punching you.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, sorry
this is
about that.
unfair because in those games you actually need to do something to win, whereas in Death Stranding you just do nothing and win anyway.
You were struggling to get over it. That literally
You do
contradicts what you
nothing-
do before, you fucking idiot.
How can you say that when you how can you say that when you went
You were
out of your
doing
way?
stuff before, and you were doing plenty of it idiotically. It's a bit more than just idling. You're contradicting yourself. It's either too easy or there's issues. Pick one.
Also, he got dragged by like the muck people.
Yep. Because he got spotted by a BT.
So, what how can you be like doing nothing?
Okay, let's
Doing
see. You
nothing
can't
and then
do
you
nothing
win.
because you gotta manage, get across the land, balance yourself, run into the fucking hoarders. So AI that will try to steal your gear but not kill you because explosions on death. Don't need that. They don't want to die.
Also,
you got BTs. You got fucking the terrain.
Hold on. Remember. BTs will only notice you if you stand still. That's how it works, right? Or like if you're standing.
No, it's if you run in too close into them. Hence why you gotta stand still.
Ah.
So you can see them, because once you move, you can't see.
Okay. So sometimes you have to stand still in order to see them to avoid being spotted by them.
And I'm pretty sure loud noises might attract them too. So you gotta be a bit. So it becomes a bit of a Metal Gear Solid vibe kind of thing, where you have to be a bit.
That's
It's not like you have to hide in bushes or anything, but it's just you just gotta be a little bit aware of what you're doing and aware of your surroundings.
That's actually a bit interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure noise is a part of it too. If not, then I'm mistaken. I really need to try this
The
game. I should just
boss
steal my brother-in-law's fucking PlayStation with the game. He just got a PS Pro that's literally meant for the game because the controller looks like BB's casing, and the PS4 itself has a handwritten detail based on the game. It was like a marketing thing, but still, it looks cool.
Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway,
the boss fights are a comedic joke. They do nothing. They have no way of defeating you.
that's actually something accurate. A lot of people have mentioned the Psy bosses are stupidly easy.
Okay, point for Dunky.
1 point for Dunky. If he was referring to the campaign ones, there's a couple that are a bit harder, but generally, again, it's a matter of just escaping or defeating it pretty easily, because you can... I'm pretty sure with some bosses, you can interrupt their attack if you do enough damage, so sort of like a rail shooter.
Alright. Let's continue.
I don't know which bosses, I just know that's a possibility.
The game transforms into the shittiest third-person shooter ever created, and you just unload bullets until the enemy dies eventually.
Okay, that's a boss. That's a boss fight. Really.
Well, hold on.
And
You
that's
just
the only
shoot bullets.
That's a boss fight.
You just shoot bullets onto your target until they die.
I know the context of that boss fight. Someone is sending enemies that ambush you in phases. They get more and more aggressive and become more and more numerous. So you gotta sneak up on them before they sneak up on you.
Yeah. Also,
you gotta unload all the bullets on them
game...
because you don't have infinite ammo, but you gotta keep picking up guns and shooting the skeleton soldiers.
What game doesn't?
And then once you find the commander and do damage to him, you can sneak and follow his trail to try to spot him. But you gotta try to sneak around against the soldiers who become more dangerous.
Anyway, let's go back to this, because this is a very generic tone. No, it's not.
Shooting is non-gameplay. Wait, so what's Call of Duty? Is that entirely non-gameplay?
Let's go back.
They do nothing. They have no way of defeating you. The game transforms into the shittiest third-person shooter ever created, and you just unload bullets until the enemy dies eventually.
I'm sorry, let me just quickly point out, your aim is so fucking trash, Dunky. Holy fuck, man.
Can we just listen to what he said? He said,
sorry.
You just unload bullets until the enemy dies. What game doesn't do that?
Welcome to plenty of shooter games. Are you new to them, or are you just bad at them?
How is it an argument?
Because this game isn't meant to be shooter.
That's the thing, right?
He's not gonna add any. I don't know if he adds any more. He's just gonna leave it at this point.
What's the point of this? What's the point of this? You might as well just be
because video game bad.
I don't understand. It's such a weird argument.
Actually, it is non-gameplay.
Non-gameplay. How is shooting non-gameplay?
COD would like a word with you. Battlefield would like a word with you. Halo would like a word with you.
That's the thing, right? Like, why is it non-gameplay? Okay, let's try. Let's continue, because maybe he'll provide the context. Maybe.
Kojima himself has already responded to critics of Death Stranding by stating, Americans are great fans of first-person shooters, and Death Stranding is not. My game is too original and artistic for...
Oh, this feels like straw man.
What? He's doing a different relative... I disagree with what Kojima said, because his own game does a lot of exposition dumping just so you can have it nailed in your head. But he did say that he tries to play it in a non-asshole way, but it's an asshole statement. Basically saying Americans aren't really into such a deep kind of storytelling. They just want to shoot shit out of things.
I don't want to be too harsh, but I sort of noticed that with Western media, especially American media.
Well, yeah, but it's still a bit dickish, don't you agree?
Yeah, there are really those that are good, but in a general sense. sometimes I
I
feel like,
mean, most games aren't a Spec Ops The Line, but
yeah, but I think it's not really just video games, but it's like media in general.
you know
Sometimes,
what I mean. It still comes off as a bit dickish.
yeah, sometimes I feel like like West American shows or sometimes American movies tend to insult like their audience's intelligence.
Mm. With Kojima, it's funny too because he says they won't get it as easily. Yet the game has a lot of exposition to just nail in the idea of the game, and
Yeah.
it's kind of more of his tamest one from what I've seen of it, based on Sphere Hunter's story review. It seems like
Yeah.
more his tamest, or one of his tamer
But
ones.
is this an actual quote from like Hideo Kojima? That's
I
something I'm
remember there
curious
was a
about.
quote, but I can't remember if this is actually it.
God,
I know there's a quote out there. You would have to look it up because I can't remember. Do you
oh
want me to look it
man,
up?
it would be nice if you could. We'll go back to it later. But if you could look it up while like we're watching the video. Let's see. Yeah, let's continue.
For Americans to understand, because it is a third-person shooter and nobody would ever play one of those. Where things really
Wrong.
get
That's
fucked
not what he
up.
said. That's not what he
What?
said.
Yeah, this feels like a straw man.
Suck
I
a
can't.
dick.
I could not imagine Hideo Kojima actually saying something like that, especially since the Japanese tend to be as formal as possible, especially like professional Japanese people. So yeah, this just it comes off as like a really awful straw man. But hey, I guess it's fine to be misinformative for like the sake of humor, right? Anyway.
Is the climbing. This is just straight up broken. This is like if they built the entire game of Skyrim around the mechanic where you can run your horse up the side of a cliff.
Come on, what is
Oh
that?
dear God, please.
You can make it up. Yeah.
Okay. I will give him credit here. Like I said earlier, the motorcycles somehow be able to scale up vertically almost.
Wow.
For whatever reason, I think it's a glitch, like I said. So it does bump a lot, but you can make it work. I say can. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I heard something like doing wheelies. Like you have to do wheelies in order
You
for
can
this.
you can do a wheelie on the fucking river and get to.
Wow, it's kind of broken.
Yeah, you can do the front of your wheel with the rest of it in the water, but nothing gets taken away.
Wow, that's
Nothing gets swept away, I should say, actually. But you get the point.
Yeah, that's very convenient.
Like I said, it's most likely a glitch that it's able to scale such water and heights.
Yeah.
But it's not always optimal, obviously.
Yeah, let's continue.
It also has fuel.
We're doing it. Oh.
Stop hitting the rocks.
Okay, I will say though, you have a path on your right that's so clear.
Yeah.
Can you fucking drive, you dumb cunt? Please.
Like, you watch like Seth Zentech reviews. He actually
Oh, I
plays...
think I found the quote, by the way. Sorry to interrupt. I don't know if this is actually it, but I'll keep looking around as well. Just to thought I'd let you know, I think I found it.
Okay, but you look at like say Seth Zentech reviews. He plays the games that he plays really well, despite what sometimes losing or failing, whatever. But he's funny, but he's still accurate. Like, I remember his like this one video. I forgot the name of the game, but he talks about how like what's this? How like the speech stat in that game is not only like a viable build, but like the most optimal. Because he got to like a point where it's like he could just convince people to join his party, and he was even able to like just to convince the final boss to just like kill himself. And it's a funny the way he talked about it. It was like a really funny story, and it's like and it's true for especially people who played the game confirmed this that the speech stat it was like the most optimal stat in the game. And it's like you have Dunky intentionally fucking up just for like humor. Like what? if you like make accidental mistakes, I can see that as like I've done this myself. Like sometimes I make it a mistake. I don't intend to make. I don't try to make mistakes. They just happen. So then I just the only thing I can do is like, oh, I fucked up. Damn, that really sucks. Or like say,
I'm not the greatest Call of Duty player, and
Or
at
just
least
like-
I'm trying to actually understand the game of what I'm fucking playing.
or just like, oh, I fucked up. Damn, I need to kill myself. I need to commit Sudoku.
No, do a DSP. Oh, I shot him 4 times. You hear free sounds, free bullet. You only shot 3 bullets. Oh, I shot 4. All 4 hit. Damn it.
Or it's like, I made a mistake. Like there was this one time I got footage of like I was recording footage of like V parrying attacks with like his cane, but then I missed time. But during like
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that one.
I was like,
You fucked up. You fucked up, Cad.
no, it was
How could you?
intentional. I intentionally fucked it up. Shut the
Oh,
fuck
fuck
up.
you up.
Yeah, see how that kind of became funny?
Yeah.
And
Because it's
like,
self-deprecating humor, and you
yeah,
fuck you
and
doing
I
in the
wasn't
game.
lying about the game.
because you're actually playing the game and understand what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not tonal loking it by putting it on auto mode.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. So it's like, I don't understand why, like, in the case of Dunky, you need to lie about the game.
Oh, Cad.
Yeah.
Cad.
What?
Dunky when he plays Death Stranding. Here's the thing. I fucking hate walking.
From what I understand, he doesn't actually have the patience for these kinds of games. So it's like,
Yet
I'm
he
curious-
chooses to play him and misinform about it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Dunky,
it.
give me your channel so I can do it for you, since I can actually have the patience.
I don't understand. It's like if you're not really interested about this game, or like you're not interested about it, and like say, oh, I love it, or let's like, oh, there could be so much potential with this. Like, why are you even interested in reviewing this? Is it just because it's a popular game? Also, take note.
Doesn't he just like review like fucking everything at this point? Even though he doesn't like care.
He doesn't
about
understand all of it, but he still tries to do it and fucks it up
Like
immensely.
I remember watching Xenoblade 2 video. God, that was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck me.
Also,
Anyway, shall we continue?
hold on. Take note. 3 minutes, 44 seconds in.
Like, let me sum
If-
up Dunkey's Xenoblade 2 video.
What?
Anime titties bad. Please clap.
Oh, jeez. That's wow.
The Tumblr refugees, run!
Dunkey really is a games journalist. Oof.
By the way, do you
He
notice that the
argued that they
motorcycle...
made he unironically argued that the size of Homer's breasts made the game worse,
Oh dear.
and
Oh,
that he
dear, oh,
couldn't
dear, oh,
take
dear.
it seriously simply because of that.
God. Anyway.
One more thing, Cad. I don't know if he fucks it up in this video or anything, but take a note that the motorcycle has turned from a blue to an orange in the bottom left. That's the
Uh-huh.
fuel.
Oh God.
You have to maintain that.
3 minutes, 44 seconds of his 7-minute, 43-second video.
We're only 4 more
Body
minutes to
nothing.
go.
Almost.
For
There's
whole length of
nothing.
that video.
There's only one thing that was informative. And it's like he doesn't even bring up any of the other mechanics. He doesn't bring up balancing. He doesn't bring up how you can get additional drones. He doesn't bring up the fuel in the fucking motorcycle. Or
Has he put any items on his arms, I wonder? Like, you can see the straps on near the shoulders, right?
yeah.
That's where you put extra items.
Oh. Wow. I never knew
There's ones
He
on your
never brought
thighs
that
and
up.
ones on your shoulder arms.
He never brought that up. This is supposed to be like a review. You're supposed to bring
But,
as many.
Cad, it's funny. It's a funny. Ha ha ha.
Jesus,
laugh.
fuck. It's terrible.
Oh, what's the story, Mark?
There it is. Come on.
Please,
Come
please,
on.
please
No,
use some.
no. It's the first Strand type game. This is the first Strand type game. This is Strand gameplay.
Okay, you're pushing the limits of
You
the
guys don't
motorcycle.
understand this.
Why
Also,
are you doing
sorry,
this?
shit.
For so long.
Sorry, I
idiot.
fucked up. I fucked up with that one. Where is
What
it?
the hell did you just do?
I
Free
accidentally.
Okay.
I was supposed to
44.
pause it, but I
Red.
accidentally jumped to like all the way back to the beginning. All right.
I'm at 328.
345, I think.
Yeah,
Give
There
that a
we
shot.
go.
but just God, the way he was abusing that motorcycle, it's like, oh.
Why the fuck was he even going that way? It was obviously not the way he's supposed to fucking go.
To be fair, we can't. There is
Look at
no
that.
mini-map indicator.
Look at that reverse
But
Trike's batteries
it's
running out.
obvious.
I will be fair. There is no mini-map indicator, and like I said before, scales
That's not an
strangely vertically.
excuse to go a blatantly fucking wrong way.
We don't know that. I can't say for certain which way he's going in this.
Did you see the fucking path he was going? It was obviously not
Let's watch
traversable.
this.
What?
Come on.
It's context
No,
dependent.
No, it's the first Strand type.
Yeah,
game.
see?
This
Look
is
at this.
Yeah, the way he's
trying to-
going.
Up a mountain on like sideways. Like what? No.
This is
The most
fucking
people I've seen when they're
Skyrim.
scaling is going forward and brute forcing it. That's how they mostly do it. They brute force up.
Yeah.
They
He doesn't
rarely
bring up the
turn from what I
glitch.
saw of it.
He doesn't bring up the glitch of like the motorcycle. He doesn't bring out the motorcycle glitch.
He is pushing it, so he's probably doing it without realizing it.
The first Strand type game. This is Strand gameplay. You guys don't understand this. Only I'm smart.
Red fuel. Did you really get out of it? Oh,
God.
you paused it at a decent time. Do you see the likes?
Yeah, 4 likes. Somebody left
That's
it there.
that's Dunky. That's Dunky's actual like that's Dunky's videos every time. 4 likes only. XD.
Oof. Oof. Anyway.
Well, you know, I had to make a jab. Anyway. Red fuel, he's
I don't
nearly out.
understand what's happening here.
What are you
Your
doing?
main
Actually, let's reverse that. Let's go
The
back. a bit.
fuck were you doing? Come on.
Are you guys at like 359?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go. All right.
Let's go.
Only I'm smart enough to understand what's happening here. Your main tools to assist you are ladders and ropes, except the thing is,
He's just stacking it.
So he does mention the ladders.
Look
Refuses
at
to
that.
fucking use them. Holy fucking
Look at
shit.
that. It's very.
Christ.
Look at that. It's very obvious that it's bending because of the weight.
Would you believe me? And this is kind of on Kojima's fault because that's really would have improved the game if you didn't add it. There's an auto management system. It just auto sorts it for you.
Oh.
You can either do it manually if you wanted to, or you can just let the game do it, which I actually think is a bad choice. But Kojima added it anyway. I guess it was for journalists like fucking Dunky here. Am I right?
It's like, look at that. He's just stacking it.
Oh,
It's
fucking
very
man,
obvious
shit.
that at the back it's bending because of the weight. So it's about.
You can get items that high, but with the way those items are, you probably have to put shit in between, like double layer items.
And it's gonna fall at that rate.
It does.
If he's not careful, it's just gonna fall.
Yeah, like I said, you can do that, but it's the way you gotta stack it. There's ways you gotta balance the item out to do that kind of height. You can do that, and it's possible to carry that much doing that. He also has his arms and thighs, and he's still not using them.
God.
Damn, son, Sam got thick thighs. Am I right? Haha.
is you need to literally carry them on your guy at all times.
You're
You
not
also need
even
to carry your
stacking them
guns.
properly.
Why are you stacking them up so high? I don't
He's
get
probably
it.
doing it for comedic effect. I'll let that one slide. I have the benefit of the doubt. He's probably doing that as a, but then again, it is Dunky.
Like, oh my god. God.
Use your arms and thighs. You fucking come on.
Yeah.
There, use it.
Oh my-
Fuck.
Jeez.
By Allah, I will get my shoe.
And ammo on you, along with the packages you need to deliver, and the more you're carrying, the harder it is to walk, so the game wants you to travel as light as possible.
No, it's a risk. Oh my fucking.
Risk versus
No.
reward. The-
Yes. You can carry as much as possible, so you it all
Look,
in less and
look,
less
The
trips,
game
or
is
you can.
practically telling him to shift weight right.
Yes. He got spotted again. You can see the tar already.
Sorry, where's that? I don't see it. Where's that?
421.
Yeah, oh. I'm at 420.
You've been
I am
blessed
as
by the
well.
blazing, my dude. Do you have the weed to
But at
share?
the same time,
Oh, yeah, okay, now I see it. 422.
Wait, what's that in the background? Is that a vehicle?
Yeah.
Or is that the
Somebody
drone I'm
left a
thinking of?
vehicle there. Yeah, you can see
Look,
like
you
the
can even see the
username.
player name.
Yeah.
I can't tell what that is for certain. It
It
might
looks like
be
a
a purple
looks like a
drone?
motorcycle. Or the van.
Maybe. No. The motorcycle seemed. I don't know what that is. Maybe it'll go closer.
Anyway.
Let's have a look.
Uh
Oh, yeah, you can like it from that distance. So again, if you found it useful, you could spam it, or you can give it a couple.
mm-hmm.
It depends how much you want to give
continually
it.
punishes
Hey,
you for being
question.
ill-equipped.
Yeah.
Not related to video. Do you think that if silhouettes have some minor but distinguishable enough traits to differentiate them from each other, that they're good enough in terms of design?
What's the question again? Sorry.
I asked, do you think if the silhouettes of characters might have some similar aspects to them, but have distinguishable enough traits to
If you could tell
tell
who
them
they
apart?
are without needing to rely on what they actually have, but only by the silhouettes, you'd made a good design.
Yeah, that's a pretty good design.
You're referring to a fighting
Well,
game.
because
Having
this
a
guy is
distinguishable
trying to,
silhouette is
this
important.
guy in the Discord I'm in is trying to argue that the designs look too similar, except from the heads, like some general shape for outfits.
What game?
That game, it's a Hazbin Hotel.
Oh.
The fuck?
That makes no sense. I don't see
That's
how
impossible. They all have. You could put them all in silhouette, and I can tell you they all are different. What the fuck is this cunt on?
Hang on, I'll show you one of the arguments that he made.
We'll do it after.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
I'll
But
post it
still,
in
that's
the
stupid fuck.
thing
That's
because there's
stupid as fuck.
more stuff we gotta talk about.
If the person thinks that Vivi
Whatever.
is bad, then his argument will be invalid because he's probably being a shitlord. Ow,
Whatever.
fucking hand. Fuck.
He just argued that they don't stand out from each other when they're animated for some.
That's a lie.
Whatever. Let's continue.
But at the same time, it continually
I'll invite you to
punishes
this
you.
out later.
I didn't hear any of that. Trying again. Back to
the video.
421.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it continually punishes you for being ill-equipped.
Did you say the game plays it for nothing?
Yeah.
It does nothing?
What?
Which is it?
I don't understand. Like, how
Are you
can
getting
you say...
if you're getting punished for nothing, I'm pretty sure you should stop playing video games.
Okay, I just saw this next argument. You can see them as different, but they don't really feel different.
Stop, Mango.
I guess that's
Mango topic, please. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Mango.
it's just I don't know. Maybe
One
it's just
topic
because I
at a time,
care more
please.
about this shit than Dunkey. Because Dunkey's fucking arguments are
You
terrible.
can do what I did last time and just pay attention with the
please.
last stream.
Please do
Guess
that.
I'll just only talk whenever I actually care.
Because it's like, oh my god, why would you say that the game does nothing? Like, you do nothing and
Mind you,
and
he said
win
it
the
does
game.
stuff and it's and the controls and scheme. Then it says it does nothing. Now he's saying it
The game punishes you.
fucking
for
fault.
Yeah.
Again, you don't need
For
to bring
being-
everything or nothing. You can bring what you're looking at the terrain at. If you see a lot of mountains, you might want to bring some rope and
I
ladders.
don't understand how a game rewards you for doing nothing, yet punishes you for being ill-equipped. Sounds like you have to do something.
He ain't the what we Cat, he ain't he's what Kojima calls an American.
Dunky hasn't been good for years. I stopped trusting the dude after he tried to dunk on someone that criticized him and failed horribly. Yeah, I can see why that's bad, Gammon. Actually,
Fuck. My arm. Fucking.
Yeah, it's just Oh, this is just this is 4 minutes 29 seconds. He's contradicted himself. He hasn't really brought up almost significant mechanics other than like the weight thing, and like there's like the whole shooting thing, and then it's like he he intentionally plays horribly for the sake of quote unquote comedic effect.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. There's a new chat. New thingy. I'll let you read it.
Y'all just ever walk?
That's what fucking Dunky should be doing. Just walk.
God.
Alright, skip that. Alright.
Wait. Why would you just was this like his first time playing, or like has he played before? Because
Mind you can do this several times. Skip bodily food.
Because it's like, you could. How do you know if you're not skipping? How do you know if you're like gonna miss out on context?
Oh.
There goes.
Can't.
Yeah, there goes Mango.
Mind you can do this several times. This is a way to get items, bodily fluids to attack BTs with. So it is a cutscene you can skip over and over, because it's not absolutely needed. Because it's how you get blood grenades and urine and shit, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not story related. It can just be literally just cutscene just to show that you're getting your bodily fluids.
Skip that one.
So I will give him that. It is kind of funny how many you have to skip it when it should just be one go.
Yeah.
So 2 points to Dunky.
Okay. Fair enough.
We've done it. We've hit 2. Can we hit the holy grail of 3?
Oh, go out of the shower. The goal of Death Stranding is to build structures that assist other players online, and the most satisfying of these to construct are the zip lines, because these allow other players to skip the entire video game of Death Stranding for a game.
He's not wrong, actually. I've seen videos where people have skipped entire fucking terrains.
Yeah, 3.
That is legitimately
3 points.
A
Yay!
item.
He passed. I think.
My boy, he did it.
My nigga did.
You still fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. You fucked up.
That's like you give him a
points.
little pat on the head, and then you just like pull the hair. It's still failure. But yeah, it is a legitimately broken item.
Game about connecting. The story is ironically unbound to the gameplay. There are cutscenes at the start, then the game happens, then cutscenes at the end. You could literally swap this out and plug in fucking Earth.
That's.
I mean, you're still doing gameplay. I don't see how Earthworm Jim is like the same.
You can't just replace it with anything. It's kind of stupid. Because it still revolves around the world. It's just, it isn't connected. It isn't like, and I hate giving this credit to it as a whole, but Mortal Kombat. It's both disconnected from the main cutscenes of damage, but it still connects when they're fighting.
Yeah.
It's not the most well-connected, but you can't just replace it with something else.
Yeah, actually,
They still ask you to make deliveries and do shit, and then you get to an area and a trick scene related to that area and shit. You still have to get there and everything, do shit. It's just not as well executed.
Yeah.
It's just poorly done.
Earthworm Jim and the story would be completely unaffected. What is your reward for delivering these packages through this horrible terrain?
Items, crafting material.
Stop walking through
other useful shit.
Well, you might actually be walking in a clearer path now.
Wait a minute. I didn't know this is Time Falls Snow. Huh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that one.
To bumblefuck nowhere. A big old exposition dump. Congratulations.
Do you remember your own birth?
What?
Well, I remember being inside the room.
No, you don't, lady. You are a fucking idiot. Shut up.
Alone.
Shut up.
I could hear my mother's heart.
Oh my god.
My joy was her joy. Her pain.
That's really interesting.
I would like to know more
I'm gonna-
context before I can judge any of it. And
Yeah, I don't understand.
I know this scene. I hate this scene. He deliberately leaves it as a comedic joke, and it's just triggering me because that's obviously a person you have to deliver to a settlement. You know what I mean?
And there's also
So it's
obviously
kinda
some
fucking
context to this. And you could tell that she's probably dying. So she's
yeah,
probably
that's either one of the main characters or that's a side character, or side quest character.
yeah, it's
Either way, that's triggering me because you obviously got to deliver the person to a settlement, and look what he's doing.
yeah.
I'm gonna leave you here now on the side of a mountain and walk away.
Please stop it.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, Mama.
You do not have
That's story related. That is a story related.
Ooh.
That's a story related quest because it said Mama delivery. That's the character's Mama.
Ooh. Fucked up hard.
So what you're saying is probably a little bit related to the story. So it's not like so you can't just replace it with any fucking video game.
That's a big fuck up.
Hey, hey, Cad, do you like my 300 IQ take? I'll tell you how I've mastered this. It's called just walking.
Anyway,
The
let's
power of
continue.
walking has given me 300 IQ, more than the Rick and Morty fan base combined.
Oof.
Anyway,
That's just such a big yikes.
Oh, I'm back.
welcome back.
Anyway,
5:47. We're nearly there,
yeah,
Cad. We're nearly there.
5:45, 7 minutes 43 seconds. He said three things that are correct. He's made straw men. He's contradicted himself, and he's just abandoned an important package for like a story related
A
quest.
story quest too.
Yeah, story
Oh,
related
that's right. My
quest.
screen cap has some irrelevant stuff. Anyway,
Anyway,
like at the end of it.
let's continue.
This game operates under the Kingdom Hearts 3 method of storytelling, where every single thing has to be explained, but still, there is no...
There's
Speaking of no
big
context,
difference from what I'm aware. The game is very easy to understand because there is so much beating you over the head with every. Kingdom Hearts 3 is still confusing because you rely on like every fucking video game on every.
We were at five. Hold on,
understand
sorry.
what the fuck's going on.
We were at 5:45, and it's just jumped to 5:55. Did any of you touch it?
Oh fuck! No, I didn't know that.
no.
That's weird.
No, I didn't. Okay, just pull it back.
Okay, this is weird. 5.
But what he said is like, I don't know Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm aware that Kingdom Hearts 3 is still confusing because you need to know like every fucking video game before it.
Even that would fucking help you understand it because
It's a very context-heavy game, Kingdom Hearts. This one is like, you get enough exposition dumps that it's arguably too much because it, like I said, it's just you already know half of what's going on.
Yeah.
By the time they've kept going and going.
Anyway,
so it's actually arguably more too much from what I'm aware.
Anyway, let's continue.
Also, see, do you see you do not have the item thing? Mama delivered mountain, not city.
Yeah, it's like you fucked up hard.
That's a story a character.
You can't abandon that.
Why would you abandon the cute lady?
This
She
game
is cute.
operates under the Kingdom Hearts 3 method of storytelling, where every single thing has to be explained, but still, there is no context for anything that happens.
No.
I'd also argue that
no.
Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry, Mango. I need to say this. I'm sorry. It's just he said earlier that this game was an exposition dump, and then he goes on here to say that
point.
And then he goes on to say here that the game doesn't provide enough context. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Whichever one is convenient to Dunky.
Convenience. Oh my god. Is he a Twitter journalist?
Anyway, go on to what you were saying, Mango.
Okay, so
you there?
Mango?
Sorry, fucking tranquilly took a sip out of soda and my fucking body decided to just burp like crazy. Anyways, regarding Kingdom Hearts 3, I'd say even with context of the previous games, its story is still a fucking mess. Nothing to do with this game, but
yeah.
I mean, it's
Hearts
still
3 is an objectively terrible game when it comes to its story.
It does kind of relate because Dunky did bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just that even with the context given from previous games, it's still like does shit that contradicts them and whatnot.
Right.
Or they'll just introduce new shit without any fucking explanation, or they'll just bring a character back with no explanation.
I like how they retconned like the Princesses of Light. Now it's like the 3D princesses instead of like the original 2D. Like, that's fucking stupid.
That was never done. That wasn't officially done.
Oh, okay. They
They're
still have
just
like the original.
characters who exist.
They still have like the original 7 Princesses of Light.
Yeah, but they've just had less focus, and it's more just like Kingdom Hearts characters being Seven Lights versus Organization 13.
Oh.
I've the only thing I know of it is the meme that I keep seeing. Your meme, it's useful. I shall take it.
I mean, I guess Kyrie's still around, but she's just sort of
Anyway, let's continue this. We're almost done.
The characters do not stop talking in this game, ever, and damn, do they have some dumbass shit to say, like the character Fragile. Her famous line is that she goes,
"Because I'm fragile, but I'm not that fragile."
Too advanced for my brain, could you?
I will agree that he's exposition is so. It's like I said, it's the tamest and most on the fucking beating you over the head kind. Like, it's not the worst of the worst, but it's just like, all right, game, I already know what the fuck you're on about. Moving on, please.
Anyway, let's continue.
So he's not wrong.
And that part, in that regard.
Also, Call of Duty. My God.
Oh hey, more non-gameplay. That's what you said, right? Like shooting is non-gameplay.
Yeah.
Let me just get gameplay for a completely unrelated game.
Can I go
No,
really quick tangent?
He said that it's non-gameplay. You have to pay attention.
Oh, my bad.
Can I go on a quick tangent?
Sure.
Real quick. The customization of that game is fucking great in this one.
Nice.
It's so good. It's so good.
I hear the multiplayer itself is pretty shit, though.
It's not bad. It's not the worst. It just needs some bounce. And some of the maps are pretty fucky.
Piccadilly.
Yep, but they've fixed some. They've tried to fix some of it, which isn't too terrible now, but it's still pretty bad. But anyway,
is it worth getting full price, or should you wait for a sale?
So dick hardening good.
Anyway.
I just know shooting game. I'm dumb guy.
Honey, you ain't nothing but damaged goods.
You are damaged goods.
Incredible writing, but that shit doesn't even have anything on.
I would kind of like more context, just in case that's like a line that's delivered before. Because what if that's a triumph moment? You just go, damn.
It's like,
it seems like that's delivered after a lot of shit.
You see, at least, oh my god. Maybe my story section for like Devil May Cry 5 wasn't good, but it's like, I'm still proud of like being able to like provide the full context of the story. So
you should be able to show the dialogue, the scene, and shit. So if it hits this moment, you can go, it's executed poorly, or
like
it's
it's
executed.
It helped me like build
okay-ish.
up the shit, like say when Nero got back his Devil Bringer, or like how Dante unlocked Sin Devil Trigger.
Because what if this dude has kept calling her damaged goods as like a nickname or something, and she's just like,
isn't her name Fragile?
And then like yeah, but like as an insult or something. I don't know. Like I don't know the full dialogue thing, because again, not every dialogue thing was shown in Sierra
I've got
video.
no context for this, so I can't really argue. That's the problem. Dunky doesn't go into any of it. He just shows scenes out of context and just goes, "This is bad and confusing."
Yeah, I'm not trying to point this at Dunky, mind you. It could just be very and very know you, but it could also be the triumph get fucked moment. So it's really hard to tell what this is. You know what I mean?
I learned more about like Death Stranding just by talking to you than by watching this.
And now you haven't fucking touched it.
I know nothing about it. Like, next to nothing. That's the
Dunkey,
problem. I have, like, no context for any of this, so I can't tell what the fuck.
I will
Fuck
say
is
those
going
two do share a moment. These two characters, there is that guy getting hit in
The
the
thing
face.
is, Dunkey doesn't, like, go into any detail. He just fucking shows part of it without any context.
Mm.
but hey, it's
Mind you,
funny,
the
right?
Fragile
You
and
just have to
him
make
are
it
No,
funny.
low effort garbage.
and there is a backstory towards it, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
This part where Norman Reedus makes a reference to the original Strand game.
Great. So I'm Mario and you're Princess Peach.
And then the lady goes, "No, I'm not Princess Peach. I'm Princess Peach."
Yeah, that is a
because
very
I'm always
awkward
at
Yeah,
a
it
beach
was
the whole
weird.
so
time,
it's a
and then they
very
start running up.
Kojima moment.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's
I,
I don't
I
know
was
the
so
context, but it's a
confused.
very
On that.
Kojima
I
moment.
have, like, no context, but it was so weird seeing that.
Yeah.
I was just
I'm
like,
pretty
what?
sure no one has said it makes sense in any capacity. It's just it's a very what the fuck are you on, Kojima?
Yeah. I don't understand.
It's just a
this.
typical Kojima thing.
I wonder if Stephen King passed Kojima along some of his drugs.
He doesn't need it though. That's the beauty of it.
Are you sure?
Oh my
You
God.
sure you don't want to see Kojima,
Have you played Metal
like,
Gear?
on... I have, but could you imagine Kojima, like, taking fucking some of the
Please,
drugs?
no. We don't need fucking weird Lovecraftian shit in like a Mario game. We don't need that. We don't need that. Not today.
Oh my
We
God.
don't need
can't
real life
believe
Death
the
Strandings,
fucking
thanks.
shit that Stephen King took.
Anyway,
Let's-
he's not
let's
wrong. It's a
continue.
very weird scene,
Yeah.
this one, but there isn't too many scenes that I know of that are considered weird. But again, I can't argue for that one either. But this
Yeah.
scene in particular is definitely agreeable. It's a fucking weird scene.
Hmm. So that's
Around
4.
on
Anyway.
the beach.
Actually, that's 4 points. Yay.
Oh,
He's got 4
and
things right.
there is context to why he's beaten up, but that's a
Yeah.
bit story related, and I don't want to ruin it too much. But it is story related, so don't mind his face being big up. It's just weird that he's yelling at shit. It's just a fucking weird scene.
Laughing. It's almost impossible
Really?
to believe this
Oh,
is
look,
the same
look,
guy
did you
who
notice
brought
that?
us the incredibly
No, I haven't actually
back.
noticed it. Let's see.
He's wearing stuff on his arms.
beach laughing.
He's carrying it.
It's almost
Look at his
Oh,
arms.
Oh, he
He's
has
doing
that.
it. He's doing it. God, look, he's
Wow.
took off the
Not
tricycle
bad.
wheels. He did it. He did it.
He did
Not
what?
bad.
He's carrying
It's
shit on his
impossible
arms.
to believe this is the same guy who brought us the incredibly refined and dynamic gameplay of the Metal Gear Solid series. The actors don't understand Death Stranding. Kojima doesn't understand Death Stranding. So why the fuck should I even bother trying to draw meaning from 40?
Well, you don't. It's not that you're not trying. It's that you're really bad at understanding it. In
You also
general,
don't have the
Dunky.
patience.
He's not trying to give us context, though.
Yeah.
It's a very tame one though. The trailers are more confusing when it was first announced than the actual game. Like it's very. You
If
can
you're going
actually
to-
explain
If
a
you're going
lot
to talk
some
about
of it.
why something is bad, provide the context, please.
Yeah,
Even
you can
Matthew
actually figure out.
Even Matthew
But
Matosis
you can
does
argue
that.
if it's a plot hole.
Even Matthew Matosis did that in like his BioShock Infinite review. He talks about like what the story, how this time travel or like how the alternate reality dimension worked in like
Yeah,
BioShock Infinite.
there is some
and
things
he
that are
talks about
explained.
how it's bad, how it doesn't make sense.
Problem is, Dunky doesn't go into any detail.
Yeah, we're
Big
like,
le funny moment.
we're at 6 minute 58 seconds, 7 minute.
Oh shit, you're right. We're
Six-
almost at the fucking end of
6
the
minute
video.
58 seconds of his 7 minute 43 second.
Come
video.
on, we got this, Cad. 46.
Fucking imagine like covering a whole fucking video game, and you can only be fucked to do like a little over 7 minutes.
Yikes.
I mean, it is Donkey's format, but if you actually just kept it as a pure funny moment, then
That's not an
fine.
excuse
But
to have like such shitty fucking video lengths.
and the thing is,
I'm not gonna
this
argue
isn't
against
even
short
good.
length.
Nothing from this.
It's just the execution.
I wouldn't mind short videos if they actually had good points. Like you watch, like one of the channels I like to watch,
Big
or A Gaming. His videos are mostly around like 15 minutes at most, but he brings up solid points.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, she
15
brings up
minutes.
newsworthy
This
stuff in
is
under a minute
little
most of the time.
under fucking 8 minutes.
Besides the point. That's besides the point. You there's art there's an art to making like short videos to make it as concise as possible.
Problem is, Dunky doesn't fucking do that. He just wastes his time with shitty
Yeah.
gags and misrepresenting a game or not giving us context for his criticism.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much of the talent. Anyway.
Anyway, continue.
That's not an excuse to fucking do fuck all.
Yeah, true. Now let's finish this.
40 hours of pointless rambling. I can only hope
40 hours and you were able to think up of like 7 minutes 43 seconds.
I think it's relating to the game, but I don't think it's even that much in content if you played it all. I'm not sure actually in terms of playtime. But anyway, moving on.
I have like 96 hours. I had like 96 hours in Devil May Cry 5 when I uploaded like my review. And I was like, and I provided like an hour and 30 minutes. I don't even know if like that was enough to justify it, because I probably missed out on some things, like saying how the enemy AI works with the camera in Devil May Cry.
I still think you did a pretty good job with that video.
Thanks. Anyway, let's continue.
You're a good doggo.
that this is the last Strand type game because it is a complete and utter embarrassment. Oh god, they're coming to get me. I'm gonna have to make the jump.
No, you won't, you idiot. You fucked up.
Where you go, you fucking
Got
idiot.
the truck this time. Now, what's good about the truck is if you hit the X button, it'll actually bounce.
Where are you?
The bounce option was only because you were tipping from what I saw in your own video,
1 out of
Dunky.
5.
You fucking...
Bad game.
What a fucking retarded
Dunky, my boy. Did you notice how it only gave you the option as soon as you got stuck? That, to me, I
Why
presume,
did
because
you
again,
have us
I don't know
watch
the
this
truck.
video, Cat
It
Pete?
seems like it only
This-
helps you
this is
when
a
you're
fucking
stuck.
waste of time.
Oh god, that's so so embarrassing.
If anything, yes, I can
You're
get
the one who
realize it,
decided
but
to
it's more for
fucking
the
make us
story
watch
mode.
this, Cat Pete. This is your fault.
Yeah, it is. I'll take responsibility for that. But I was thinking, hey, maybe he might actually have something interesting to say. He only had like 4 good points.
I mean, I got a lot of
That's
topic
an
out of this, and
hour
I'm pretty happy.
I'm never getting back, Cat Pete.
Yeah, well, deal with it. I also lost an hour of my life, and I actually have to wake up.
I'm actually
early.
happy with this hour because I get to talk about the game, even if I've never played it.
And it's like I have to wake
Oh,
up
makes me
early.
feel
good for you.
I have to wake up early tomorrow so that I can go to a PonyCon to join like.
I don't
some,
have
like-
to. Lucky me.
Is that in the Philippines, or do you
Yes.
actually like go to the US?
We have like a pony.
Oh, okay.
There's like a PonyCon here in the Philippines.
Okay, so
When you
they're
come into
doing it
Australia,
in
so I
the
can
Philippines.
just be nice and give you a nice
you wipe
welcome
out
and
all
beat
the
up. I mean,
animals. Until you wipe out all the animals that can kill you, that kill people. I'm
survival of the fittest, my boy.
Cat Pete, I would not recommend going to Australia at this time of year. The weather is fucking unbearable.
Anyway, that's actually okay. That's
I still stand by, but summer is the worst season in Australia when it's not raining.
It's the worst season in general. Fight me.
yeah. Anyway, let's actually read some of the like these comments that you had here from like AK. So
Starting from the top.
yeah. So the context is apparently that he's talking.
TLDR,
like,
he thinks we're just bootleg
He thinks we're bootlicking more.
EFAP.
So let's read this. Done for comedic effect, but doesn't matter. Everything you make a comment on need to uphold the standard of your Welsh Lord Mauler.
No, it's the standard we do. What we set. What our stream is.
Actually, I
Yeah,
think
fucking...
like even when you go to like most of like even in like Rag server, there's still like people who like Dunky and they pretty much defend it.
Oh,
his
like
bad
Syrup?
takes. Yeah.
Syrup?
Oh, Syrup is a fucking bootlicker for Donkey. He will fucking defend that dumbass to the end of the fucking earth. He ironically uses the cinema since it's just satire argument.
Anyway,
I haven't seen much of this, but let's keep reading.
hold on. So, Mango, you want to read your parts?
Oh, yes, of course. Are you seriously trying to argue that I don't understand objectivity? And then I do nothing but suck off more.
I'll read for AK. Pretty much.
That is incredibly disingenuous. Please tell me how I don't understand objectivity.
Says the guy's hosting a knockoff EFAP as speak. How the fuck?
What?
That's not an argument. That's just a.
Wow.
That's not related at all. You're
Says the guy.
pretty much going. I don't have an argument, but you're doing this, so therefore I'm right. It's like fuck.
It's
Girl,
like,
fucking
what?
get an argument, cunt.
Wow, Jesus Christ,
Hey,
that's
fucking
Hey,
shit.
AK, if you're watching the stream,
I doubt
it's called
he is.
inspiration, and there's several things we do differently from EFAP. You fucking retard.
Also,
So,
think
firstly,
of
I
an
got the
actual
balls to
argument.
swear on the stream because I'm not a pussy. Secondly, it's shorter. We don't do memes.
Also,
Well, you know, aftermath memes, whatever. But you get the point.
Also, unless you can actually think of like better counter arguments, fuck you.
Thank you.
Also, read the rest.
Okay, it's your turn. By the way, it's up to your part. You.
I already read that.
Okay. Not that you don't understand objectivity, but seek it as only the fucking wording on this game. But seek it as the only. Oh my bad. Ugh, let's try reading
I wouldn't
again.
be surprised if he's not. I wouldn't be surprised if English is like a second language.
No. I misread it. That's my bad. My bad. Not that you don't understand objectivity, but seek it as the only lens in which to view things from.
No.
Oh,
no,
and
no.
it's all from the next thing. It continues on from there.
It's like I like. Okay, so I like Gantz, the manga particularly, but God, Gantz is fucking awful in terms of writing. I love the whole premise of Gantz, but it's like there are parts of it that are like really bad, and like there are things there in Gantz that just they're not disclosed properly. Like apparently there are like these guys called vampires that have like that fight the members of Gantz with like nanotech, but then after some time they're never brought up again. They're just ignored for like the rest of the series. Or like there's this one part where the members of Gantz had to like fight these statue aliens in Italy, but then it's like they were being completely floored to the point that Gantz had to like get them out of there. And it's like it's never brought up again. Like they're just the Italian statue aliens were just left to their own devices. And it's like they were at the point where they could be seen by normal people. Like you see how,
P. We just only try to see things from an objective lens.
and despite that, I still like it. Because
Which
it's like
server is this from, if I may?
This is in Rolls, but AK might be in Maulers. I don't know.
Which server did you say this was from?
Rolls. He's likely
Rolls.
not going to invite either of you because, well, something about him not wanting to invite more people until he's finished getting off his ass and reworking the server.
Fair enough. I just wanted to come to that. Anyway.
But yeah, you can still like something even though it's bad. Like
Anyways,
you can be
continuing
aware
on.
you can be aware of like a medium that the flaws of a medium that you like, and you can still like it.
I got an example.
Oh, by the way, Kathy, the rest of it is in the screenshot after. It continues on from his.
I'm reading it. By the way, Kat, to add on to what you're saying, you know Dead
What?
Dead Island?
I heard of it. I haven't actually played it.
Okay, so you won't get it, but let's just say mechanically it's very buggy, very wonky, very awkward. But I still like it, even though it's a very mediocre time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it is possible
I
to
can get a fucking game like right here, right fucking now. Resident Evil 6.
Wow.
It's a fucking
It's been too long.
clusterfuck of
I'm
a
too
game.
biased. I need to play it
You
again.
have very interesting taste.
Look, I just like really dumb,
It's
schlocky
comic.
action, so...
That's fair enough.
That's fair enough. At least the punching is fun.
I know, it's like, it's a very, like, Oh, it's such a
It
mixed
deviates so
bag of
hard
like
from.
shit and pretty good mechanics. Like
Have you
some
seen
of it, the
Racevik's
stuff they've
video?
done, it's like really good, but then you've got like fucking god awful shit that they pull off as well.
It's.
I need to play it
deviates
again
so
before I can
far
judge
from
it.
like.
I'm too biased.
It deviates so
And
far
for
from the
Resident
game.
Evil, it's such a fucking like this is like a why did you make this?
This is like when like this is like at a time when Capcom was like trying to appeal really hard to like the Western audience. In like a general sense.
I just
It
like
was
I
such a
found it even
strange
more
place.
hilarious that the story took itself 100% seriously.
My god, like this is such a bizarre it was such a bizarre stage for Capcom. I've
I'd
never
recommend watching Nero's video on RE6. It's a pretty good one.
Did you see Racevik's thing about the mechanics? I recommend.
Pacific and Nero like went into the games themselves. It's pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Also, Shadow, if you ever want to play it with me, let me know because I got it on Steam.
Let's actually
It depends if I
continue.
want to install it. I need
Yeah. Let's actually
several other.
continue for now.
Yeah.
Like the rest of this thread.
All right, I'll continuing. And any viewpoint has to be expressed from the lens, or otherwise it is whatever negative framing you would like to use. And then it's your.
What? Wait, what?
Literally no context. Fucking what a fucking dumbass. This guy's trying to. It feels like
I'm
this
actually
guy's trying to like
curious.
argue. Oh, objectivity isn't fucking important. Stop
Okay.
fucking trying to argue as if it is.
Let me tell you a story about how I often make my reviews. Throughout most out of my recent reviews, it's often like, "Oh, I like this game. I kind of want people to know more about this game." Or like I want to tell them about like I want to get people to play this game because I like it. So then often I try to study the game, see what it has to offer, see what the mechanics are about. So I can convince people to play something that I like. See how I'm using objectivity
Oh, give me
and
a second, I
subjectivity
gotta
and
check up on my
fandom.
rap.
Nobody cares what you play, Cad. Shake my head.
Sorry, Mango, you were saying something? Did I cut out? Hello? Mango?
Mangle.
Hello? Mango?
Speak. Speaketh. I think his mic thing is having an issue again. That's why he came back in.
Okay.
Well,
but yeah.
Shall we continue reading? I think he's already aware of it, but what do you think?
It's like,
I can read it all if you want.
No, I can read parts of it. I'll read like Mango's parts. Only lens?
My rats are fighting again.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Then it's
so you heard
to be good at.
Yeah,
ignore Cuddles, like he was just sort of there.
Anyway, so as I was saying, I tend to combine subjectivity and objectivity, and hopefully in my videos, I make it like. Do I make it obvious enough in my videos?
You know what you're saying,
or I try to like point out like what the game has to offer, for the most part. I don't try to say. I try to avoid like saying.
God,
I try to just say like the game is good or bad.
Holy shit! What the fuck are you two doing?
Rats.
Fucking
am I
rats!
right?
I swear to God. Are they that fucking bored that they just?
I remember Jackson, one of my dad's pets, caught a rat once, and it didn't eat it. It just kept trying to play with it because it thought it was still alive.
Oh.
Oh, I fucking remember seeing this video of a cat trying to like catch a rat, but the fucking rat just like starts like fucking getting like making itself look all threatening and starts like chasing a cat around.
I remember when my dad's house got rats in the walls and leaving where they had to take out the walls to get rid of it. I was not happy with the fact that I had to be the one to kill the rats.
Yeah.
Let me continue on with
animals.
Yeah,
let's
continue
whole
on before we
Discord
get
shenanigans.
with rats.
Yeah.
Alright, let me fuck off with oh fuck, I forgot with to put
your
that
only lens, that's what we're up to.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck off with that straw man. I know what subjectivity is, you dumb cunt. Just because I think objective arguments hold more water than subjective ones doesn't mean that they don't exist. Please tell me why thinking that putting personal bias aside for a judgment of something is a bad thing. I don't consider subjectivity bad. It just isn't relevant to a discussion of the quality of a work.
And as D Predator said, my man, objectivity
me?
relates to things existing outside of bias without emotional input.
Okay, so continue, Mango. On your
And
point.
and then I later respond, come up with a better argument than Cad be doing a format similar to EFAP AK.
I think that is pretty good one. Don't worry, Senpai will notice you eventually.
Wow.
Give your pats on the head for being good boys.
Wow.
How about if I twist your arm? I bet.
I think
would you get into that?
Cuddle Slot's fucking response is pretty good.
Is this? Can I rate it?
Just
Go ahead if you want.
Not just censor.
I won't do
yourself.
it again. I'm not
Just censor
half
yourself.
sleep tired, retarded. I'm not gonna do that on your stream, so I'll leave
Yes,
it.
thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Don't eat my
awake this
stream.
time, not retarded.
Don't eat my stream.
Well, anyway,
asshole.
let me just read my response. I couldn't give less of a shit if Mola notices or not.
Now at this point, it's like, I would like more people to eventually watch my content.
And then he unironically tried to say I was strawmanning and misrepresenting him when they said the whole. Hang on, let me get the message.
Is there anything else we were going to cover?
We were supposed to cover I guess figures, but the Dunky video was all I could think of, especially
Don't forget we're gonna cover Mortal Kombat 11 and also this Hazbin Hotel tisms.
Do you want to cover the Nessa art shit?
I suppose we could cover a good few things while we're here.
Let's
say,
talk
Cam?
about Mortal Kombat 11 first.
Go on.
Alright, I'm gonna post the rest of this AK stuff while
I'm gonna get
at
a
it.
drink and sneeze.
Okay, so Tunnel Shrek asks what's going on.
BRB, need drink.
He says, may I ask what Mola has to do with this? I respond with, literally nothing. But apparently, only Mola is allowed to do a streaming format. God forbid another content creator do something God forbid another content creator does something similar.
Ironically, AK goes you do know how to make some good strawman yourself. And it's yeah, no, that's so ironic.
You fucking
the way
strawman.
Look at this. I think that is a pretty good one. Don't worry, Senpai will notice you eventually. Give you pats on the head for being good boys. How is that? Jeez. It's not really much of a straw man if it's true, isn't it? Jeez. Anyway.
Yeah, he's I think he follows that you do know how to make some good strawmen yourself. That must be why you're so good at finding them. It's motherfucker, you fucking make strawmen content. He seems to think that anyone who believes in objectivity is just the fucking part of Mauler's cult or whatnot.
I mean, I follow Mahler. I like his content, yeah.
I mean, I like his content, but it's fucking mean I think he's some fucking god.
I mean, he likes God of War 2018. So there's that.
Fucking retarded.
I mean, he can like whatever he wants. It'll be a different discussion if he actually thinks it's really good.
I think Wolf thinks it's good.
I wouldn't be, although I'd imagine that Mahler at least watched Matthew Matos's video on God of War, which was really good.
Well, anyways, you want to talk about the Hazbin Hotel stuff?
Sure.
Okay, so this context for this first one, this is from the person called Fat. I just cropped it out way earlier before for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you want to read this or should I?
I can read it. Give me a sec.
Also, just to give context, we were discussing the character designs of Hazbin Hotel and the silhouettes.
It's only really the head. Sorry. It's only really the heads though that change the shape much. Almost everything has the same thin legs, arms, torso, neck, with plenty sharing the same hair, skin, and eye color and color palette in general. Yes, they have details that are different, but they're so minor, with the most major thing being extra arms. The head are varied but not much else. And since the animation moves so wildly and changes on a whim for movement, minor details just get lost in the moment.
I'm gonna have to disagree with the fucking color palette shit and them looking
Let's actually test if that's
indistinguishable.
true.
Look, I could get like the character designs like real quick if you want me.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me just find the channel I got this from.
Alright, I
I
can
found
I'd
it.
like to see how varied.
Oh, we're discussing the Hazbin Hotel stuff.
I've been hearing it. I've just been eating.
Okay.
I'd like to know how varied it actually is.
Okay, here are the character designs for at least
It is
a lot of the cast.
very, very varied. Like, you would struggle to find two of the same.
I can see some similar color palettes, but it's like not
Color
all the
palettes,
fucking
yes,
same.
but silhouettes, good fucking luck.
Yeah, for silhouettes especially. I don't know why he goes, oh, it's just the heads. They all have the same body shape and stuff. It's like, have you seen the fucking shapes and like the outfits themselves and the hair?
You got one who's not like, besides all of them being equivalently skinny, they're not
Like,
all
if
the same
someone showed me a
skinniness.
fucking silhouette of Alistair and fucking
Radio
Angel
Demon.
Dust, I could
Radio
tell them
Demon has a
apart.
pretty unique silhouette, especially with like his pointy shoulders.
Oh, Alistair's silhouette is like really unique for this
Katie
show.
Killjoy is very unique, just with the fact that she's
Alistair is like
basically
the
bone.
bird thing, right? Or like the
No,
thing with,
Alistair is the radio demon.
I
Oh.
think he was a mortal who went to hell. Because you gotta remember, there's two types of demons: those who die and become a demon, and those who are born demons.
Huh.
Let's explain that he just sort of showed up and started basically
He's a
fucking
mortal
taking over.
demon who was able to get a lot of power.
They're skinny, but some of them tend to have really unique silhouettes. Like especially the one. Yeah.
Look at God damn it! I already forgot the name of the spider.
I would have like asked if a guy wanted to come on here, but he ended up having to go to sleep because he's also Australian. And
is there like a way to look at like the silhouettes?
There are official silhouettes, but the problem is they don't show the full designs.
I mean, we just need like a silhouette.
Because they're missing arms, they're missing hair.
Oh.
I can tell you, without needing the silhouettes, just by painting it black all over it, that I can tell you there is differences you can spot.
Yeah, I'm looking
at it. If you knew the
right
names
now.
of all the characters,
and
you knew the characters, you could know which one.
Yeah, they're pretty unique enough. Like the girlfriend of the main character has bustiest hips. Yeah. Her hip.
I think you mean childbearing hips.
Yeah.
Huh?
And like the girlfriend is at least shorter, I think, and then
slightly
the one with, like,
shorter.
Her hair is also significantly
the one with like
different
the one with like the pointy ears. He has like a tuft at least, so that helps him be distinguished. Like the one-eyed character is like really small. Is like really small.
Oh yeah, there's the redhead shorty,
got the fluffy
one-eyed
guy
character
who's
with a big skirt.
Pretty bulkier than the rest, so he stands out.
Angel Dust looks different, like his general shape. The fact that his torso, like look at his torso compared to the others. He's got that tuft.
Yeah, he has like well, not really tuft, but it's more of like a round chest.
Some
you mean Angel Dust, the spider guy on the right?
Yep.
Look at the fucking like snake dude. I'm pretty sure he gets killed off in the first episode, but
We
Yeah,
don't
he
know
does.
that. Oh, he does?
well, you saw him. He got fucking obliterated and then sent
I saw him
into
got
like some
dragged, but I don't
fucking
remember him
hellish
getting
pit.
killed.
He got fucking dragged in some pit. I don't think he's alive.
Unless Alistair wanted to torture him. We don't know what he's like just yet.
True.
We know he like took over and like basically, I don't know if he killed a bunch of demons, but he sort of shit like.
We're given the basic outline. There's more we can fill in later if the series manages to get off the foundation.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, anyways, let me read the rest of this. Okay, so this is continuing from Fat. You can see them as different, but they don't really feel different. I guess that's another issue entirely, but everyone in the show feels the same minus trope stuff like the golf of a nerd, and it's no more deep than that. And then the rest of it, this is just stuff
It's a pilot show. It's a pilot episode of a series, so
it's a little hard to judge it in total. You can judge it on the first episode of the distinctness. There is tropes that they're using, but it is set in hell where mortal and demon are, have the worst of their traits.
Someone else said, too many characters to keep track of in one pilot.
Oh, fuck off. That wasn't that terrible here.
And again, this is the same guy.
I'll have to watch.
You get introduced to the main character right off the bat without knowing the name. Then you get introduced to
And
her
again,
properly
this
and
is
her
the same
girlfriend.
guy who said they have so much detail that it must be a pain animating them. They look like OCs I declined drawing for commissions because they're just too busy.
No. I will say, you do get introduced to, just all over the place. The only one that was a bit just there would be the Cherry Bomb and the Snake dude. Cherry Bomb is the one-eyed girl with the blonde hair.
Another person said, I just think that with the setting of hell and how the setting is played with the characters and that they do sin like every hour on the hour, I just think that after a while it will get stale because once you acclimate to the setting, I think it might get really bland.
I mean, that depends. It's like
I responded with, in fairness, it is the first episode, so there is time to improve Orion.
There's also the fact that they are
develop the characters.
Yeah. He then responded with, I still would have liked to have more no more clarification what exactly some people did to go in hell. All we know is that they did bad thing, but there really ain't no hint to why.
Okay,
That's
some of this is left out though.
When
Fucking hell.
if they do more, but I keep seeing people making it out as problematic because without any background info, it sort of implies they might just have been in hell just because of their preferences or being addicts or something. Though my thought is less that they're in hell just for that stuff and more of what they did, like Angel Dust when he was alive, possibly being a huge druggy slut that did whatever he could for the kick before ODing and dying, or dying from one client deciding to save some money on good drugs and get the old one stabby discount.
We also don't know the full thing with the past because it is.
Well, he did say that's probably for later episodes when if.
Yeah,
the idea is that they have their worst traits when they're in hell.
So I'm pretty sure it's just saying with like specifically this episode.
Because the thing is like with a pilot episode, you don't want to put all your eggs in the basket just.
Oh
yet.
God, you don't. I mean, do you remember fucking Batwoman? The fucking first episode.
It treats like every episode as a season.
They like shoved so much shit in the fucking first episode.
Yeah, that's why pacing is important. Like,
and I think I remembered like talking about that like earlier, and like at least I didn't like shove a bunch of like everything in a single fucking episode.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's a pretty good show. I'll have to like rewatch it more like critically.
I loved it. Me and my sister loved it.
I also still gotta watch Hell of a Boss.
I have. It's fucking. It's. I fucking love it. They got the
We
voice
can
of
also,
Zim. They got the voice of Zim. You know how much of a fan I am of Invader Zim?
Oh, that's interesting.
They got the voice of Zim. That's and he's
I know
saying the F
he.
word,
I
and I'm
think he
happy.
voiced
I am a happy
in
boy.
Destroy All Humans. He was like the guy that Crypto was with.
I just love the fact that he was one of the voices. That's all I need to know. I'm how good's the pilot? I need to watch it again, but subjectively having that guy as the voice actor it's just the greatest fucking thing ever, especially when he's able to drop F words as the Zim.
Well, anyway,
You know how much I
Cadpy,
love
you
that?
wanna move on to the Mortal Kombat stuff?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about Sindel and how she was headcon.
All right, so let's go to the top one. That's one I sent.
Let's see.
It's after your thumbnail.
Oh, right. Okay. I see it.
You gotta show this to the chat. Holy shit.
I'll link it to the chat because it's like, this is really bad. So,
This is a real argument someone's made.
Okay, give me a sec. So, apparently, Fourth Snake has gone about how Sindel is terribly written in Mortal Kombat 11.
A horrible retcon that fucking completely destroys her character.
Yeah.
To go into specifics, they just make it the most one-dimensional.
Do you think it's on the same level as TLJ Luke or worse?
I'd say it's worse because it's like she's really like, at least Luke was self-depreciative, which is kind of better than like being a total slut.
The thing is,
at least they didn't completely fucking rework his entire backstory.
Yeah, there's that too.
You know,
I mean, it's still a fucking horrible bastardization of Luke, but fucking Sindel, what they did to it was just awful.
So Fourth Snake did a video on like Sindel, and apparently one of the comments that he had was like, if you don't like it, go shoot up a school. You don't have to buy the DLC.
Some people are quite impressively retarded.
I don't like.
But wait, it gets worse.
Okay, so
now we have devs.
Yeah,
using criticism shields.
This Sean Kittleson guy is apparently one of the writers or one of the devs of like Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, he's a writer.
This is, and then he goes on to defend. The way he defends his like stance is really fucking shitty. I don't usually post about real shit on Twitter, but over the past couple of weeks, I've watched my son struggle with a frightening illness. It's been gut-wrenching and stressful, but our family can be grateful that he seems to be recovering just in time for Thanksgiving. Actually, I don't understand the context of this. Did he just tweet this? And did he really just tweet this in response to like the criticism?
He tweeted it as I guess as a response, but he didn't respond to anything. He started that.
Sorry, what was that, Mango?
Mango. He's probably teaching the rats how to be good rat again.
Okay, now I have the entire thread. All right. So I'll start after like the Thanksgiving thing. This is apparently one of 4 parts. So the next part goes, you know what hasn't helped that stress? Waking up every morning to angry, threatening, and insulting messages from fans, upset that Sindel has a new backstory in MK11.
Boo-hoo. 2 people sent you something rude. Grow fucking balls back.
Fans have every right to dislike a story. In my honest opinion, your headcanon is just as valid as Wow.
What? Fuck off.
No.
Headcanon argument. Okay.
Headcanons are fan fiction.
Guys, everything is subjective.
Out of here.
Mortal Kombat is
So-
supposed to be fun.
Okay. So he's done both the fucking hand cannon is fine, but he's also done the fucking brain work. Here, I'm getting too tired for this. God damn it! You just read it out too. Fuck me, my
He
memory's
also
gonna
used
fuck
the
with me
sun
today.
as like a defense, as a shield.
That too, but he also did the people harassing me thing.
Yeah.
Please feel bad. It's like, yeah, what, 3 people who are acting like total assholes on the internet who won't do
I
anything?
like this. If it's more fun for you to believe that Sindel is still being brainwashed by Shao Kahn, believe it. Make the story your own.
No,
I
it's
won't
not what
argue.
believe. It was how the story
That
presented
was
it. Get
established.
fucked.
That was
Get
It was
established.
established. You don't get to fucking change everything and
That's
go,
literally.
oh no,
if-
it's just my
Wait,
head
if this is
I'm
how
gonna make
most
it
of these
official.
writers think, no wonder it's inconsistent within its own fucking story. Holy shit.
These
And
fucking
yeah, Mortal
writers
Kombat
don't
11
respect
story.
Fuck
canon
my
at
goddamn
all.
dick.
Mortal Kombat
Why?
11 story is absolute garbage.
And this is comparing it to 9 and 10.
God, I
mind you.
can't fucking wait
9
for
and 10
Snake
are
to
just crap
fucking
in its
tear
story.
that piece of shit apart.
What I will argue with is personally attacking me or any creators.
Oh, fuck
Because you
off. It's like,
dislike
what,
our
5
work.
people and you're
Oh, fuck
saying...
off with that. Oh, criticism is a personal attack.
Guys, is this like a personal attack or something?
I'm so sick of this. If you can't handle people, that's when you should be using the block button. But no, these people will never use it for that. But they'll use it for people say, hey, hold on. Fuck's sakes, these people can go fucking piss off. So sick of this bullshit.
Doing so makes you someone we'd rather mute than engage. That devalues your opinion. Wow. So apparently challenging someone's opinion is devaluing your opinion.
Holy shit, it's the Arlo argument. It's like, oh,
See,
well,
is
if
he a blue
you
check mark?
challenge someone's opinion, then you're
He's not a
just
check mark,
insecure.
surprisingly. He's not a check
Wait,
mark.
does he have a blue check mark?
No, he doesn't have a blue check mark, surprisingly.
Not
Shit.
yet.
Try to remember that games are made by fans just like you, who care just as much as you.
Ill, no.
No.
As much as I like
don't-
fans
fuck
having their own
off.
little fictions, I'm not against that at all, don't get me wrong. I'm fully supportive of fan fictions and shit. But that's what they are, fan fictions. They're not part of the main canon.
Well, it's pretty fucking
Unless they're
sad
actually
when a
good and able to
fanfiction
implement it as
fanfic
part of canon.
writer
They're not
cares
canon.
more about fucking characters and like consistency than an official writer.
But considering some of the people I was reading on, not all of them, just
Okay, and now look
They're
at the
so terrible on the
second,
takes.
the next thing that I sent in the Discord.
Yeah, give me a sec.
because I saw that earlier and I just posted it to the Four Snakes server. They were
Oh, he
just
has
like,
a
what the
server?
fuck?
Let me see if I can find.
He has a server?
Okay, here it is.
Ah, neat.
I'll see if I can invite you if you want.
So there's one person here who says, "I was very happy with the change. I never got how someone who was OP as fucking story could be controlled. She murders everyone in MK9, damn near unstoppable. The new story makes more sense to me." I mean, yeah, that was terribly executed. It was like a stupid fever dream, but it's like she was still established as a brainwashed character.
Now, guys, making her
And she's like,
a
"Glad your son is
one-dimensional
feeling
evil
well."
bitch.
God.
They literally designed her to be a don't judge a book by its cover. But then they decided, let's rip out all the pages, close the cover, the cover. Fucking hell, how do you go backwards?
I still can't believe he's fucking like people.
They literally just close the book, look at the cover, and say, that's what she. It's
Like,
like,
these are
dear
real
Lord.
people in Neverrealm. These people don't care about consistency or anything. Okay, and here's the guy who apparently actually wrote the character.
great again.
Okay, so this Dominic apparently wrote the character
Uh-huh.
of Sindel in this game.
Oh boy. Go on.
3 our options: go with evil queen or embrace with tragic mother. For various reasons, we couldn't do both. We looked at
Yes, because you
She was
only
never
had
an evil
two
queen.
options.
Fuck
You
you.
Why?
You only had two options. You couldn't like just follow her character with what was established. No.
I like the
Only
You
fourth.
two
could have kept
options
the
are there.
Revenant. She's technically a Revenant, but no.
I like the fourth snake's
Worse.
reply. If you can only do one, it should be the accurate one. Hell, if
Yes.
the game had had alternate intros for different versions of the characters, this wouldn't even be an issue. Was something like that ever discussed for 11 like it was for X? That's a good
And then we
question.
have another good response.
Fourth Snake asking the real questions here.
And so decided to
Maybe this-
change her 20 years old established story.
Yeah.
Yikes. Literally nothing interfered to keep her as she is. And the gothic look doesn't match is not an excuse. Oh yeah, did you hear about that? They actually like changed her fucking personality
Yeah, that
because
makes-
she
What if
fucking
instead of a
looked
nuanced
like a
who cares
evil
for family
slutty
people,
queen.
what if just slutty and evil? Very
God.
empowering. Wouldn't you say,
It just
Kat? Very
really
empowering.
worried me,
I bet
but they
women would
couldn't
love
think
that.
of
Middle-aged Karen.
guys.
For all
We're
the
so
Karens.
woke and we respect the women, so let's make this
Let's-
character a
let's
one-dimensional
make it res-
gold digging hole.
Let's show our respect by making a character who's a piece of shit.
It just really
A
worries
negative
me.
female stereotype. Way to go, NetherRealm.
And it's not even the
So
good piece of shit
woke.
that's empowering, like an evil, just a lazy. It's like you could have done nuanced for this, but no. Of course, because
Like,
that's not
you
their
had,
strength.
Like a fucking like generically evil Sindel and X, but at least she fucking like still had the whole personality trait of
And
I
she was
care
a
about my
revenant, mind
daughter.
you. And she still
Yeah,
mentioned
it might
family
be
about bringing
twisted,
her.
but she still fucking cared about Katana as a revenant.
Yeah.
I love how the ending of 11 literally says, "I'm just beat her up, even though she's my daughter. She's in my way." It's like, yeah.
Get fucked, 11. Like, I think
Who
Sindel
is this?
plays
This isn't
fine
Sindel.
in
This is an
11.
imposter.
I think her design looks fine-ish, but
I'm honestly
fucking-
not a fan of some of the faces they go with an 11.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's-
I mean,
it's too-
Sindel looks
It.
alright.
I don't like saying this, but have you noticed they all seem like chubby faces?
Yeah,
Like, all
some of
the
them also have
they
that like
don't
real
have-
uncanny
Dragon
valley
King
look
retweets.
to them.
Dragon King retweets. This is cringeworthy. An NRS female dev thinks this retcon Sindel is indicative of a strong woman? Sindel was already strong, defying Shao Kahn, sacrificing everything so her people and Katana wouldn't suffer, killing herself even. Wanting good dick?
Which doubles as a flaw, which is nice, because if you really think about it, it used to be good writing, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, wanting good dick? Selling out her people for power?
I think that wanting to good dick is taking King Jared and his king.
Oh god, while we're on it with King Jared, have you noticed how like fucking inconsistent they are without who killed him in 11?
Yeah.
They're inconsistent
Like, it's
with
like,
almost every modern.
Shao Kahn killed him. No, Devora killed him and then gave his corpse to Shao Kahn as an for
No, it
public
was
beheading.
Sindel. God damn it!
It's like they just. It's like the fucking mystery of who killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Don't say that, Mango. I want to live. I haven't had a wank in 5 minutes. I need to live, Mango. Can't be killed yet.
Shut up, you fucking code vein ass vampire.
No, I
looking
need to
dude.
levitate. It's been forever.
Okay, this is actually a good meme. NRS writers, like, they hate a tragic villain who has lost everything and must fight to regain the memories that were stolen from her, ultimately triumphing and breaking free of her spell. What NRS writers do like is a gold digger villain with no redeemable qualities, reducing her to a bland, one-dimensional character, thinking it'll make her strong and independent. Ironic.
Ironic.
Like, honestly, the only thing I got right with Sindel was her fucking, in this game, was her fucking moveset and, like, looks for the most part. Everything else is just
And
terrible.
still, you know what? Still, I find really shitty, and the Revenant
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Jade's default alive costume.
Oh, they
Yeah,
made a
Indian.
Jade's Revenant,
It
a
does
living
not
Jade
suit
version of
Jade as
Jade's.
it doesn't suit Jade's personality or style. It's green, but that's literally it.
Are
Yeah.
you talking about her Revenant outfit or a live
No, the
outfit?
regular non-Revenant.
Oh well, she's gotten a live version of her not of her regular Revenant outfit.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it looks so.
But yeah, I agree.
Shit.
Jade's fucking outfit in this game is such a weird choice.
Yeah.
I
She's
swear I
supposed
feel
to
like
be
I'm
a
gonna get
fucking
told off for
ninja, not
like I'm
some
being rude
fucking
to
like
Muslims or something.
nomad.
I swear I've seen that before. Someone was like, "Oh, you just hate Muslims because of the outfit." I saw that once on Twitter.
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that someone in the Mortal Kombat Twitter stole fucking someone's art idea for Thanksgiving.
Jesus.
Oh, what's that? You don't like Shao Kahn? Well, let's just put Shao Kahn in the fucking thing.
Let's make Shao Kahn a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, they always make Shao Kahn a fucking dumbass. In
Well, it's either he's an
their
idiot
game.
or a bitch, and Levin's like, "What if both?"
But yeah, it's basically, fuck you, NetherRealm. Go fuck yourselves. You fucking gave us a half-assed fucking product.
All right, boys. I think I'm gonna have to call.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
actually have to
wanting to
call
fucking
it.
stay up anymore.
Yeah,
I'd
and yeah,
actually
the
have to
only
also
reason
call
why
it
I
here.
even have Sindel is because like fucking like already had the thing with me, so it's just
Oh,
like,
the
oh
season
great,
pass.
well I guess I have this now.
All right, Cat.
Because it didn't give any
I
money
think I
for it.
think my body's had enough. I need to sleep now.
Yeah, time to like sleep for you guys to sleep. I'm
I
probably
haven't,
gonna
Yeah, so
I
like
haven't had decent
I'm
sleep.
also
play
gonna be
more
leaving.
like game tisms and then go to sleep. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun having a chat with you guys.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun
And
covering
like
of
talking
another
about retarded
another terrible
arguments.
video again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I fucking hated the W
Cat,
one.
do it more often, you scrub.
Never fucking make me watch that piece of shit video again, please.
I'll happily join you though
I'll
if
look
you
for
need
more
a
awful ones. I promise.
Hey, Cat, we'll
Like
crack up
yours
on a can of
ones
Monster.
with
Am I
like
right?
actual
That's
substantial
Death Stranding
tismy
reference.
arguments to like go against instead of just nothing.
Anyway, good night, everyone.
Well, I'm gonna
Good
leave
night,
now.
people of